Não é tempo técnico, mas é intervalo aqui no podcast. Já imaginou se seu time tivesse um seguro para não perder nunca? Pois é, isso não existe. Mas com a Zurich Seguros, quem não perde nunca é você. Na Zurich Seguros, os planos se adequam às suas necessidades em qualquer momento da sua vida. Seja seguro de auto, residência, vida e muito mais. Diferente de alguns times, na Zurich Seguros você pode confiar. Para saber mais, acesse zurich.com.br ou consulte seu corretor.
Sair da escola já com uma formação profissional no currículo? Parece bom demais pra ser verdade, né? Pois é. No ensino técnico do Senac, isso é possível. É ensino médio junto com formação técnica, que acontece durante os 3 anos. Lá, eles usam metodologia para projetos, desenvolvendo competências como resolução de problemas, pensamento crítico e colaboração, além de valores éticos e sustentáveis. Quer saber? Senac. Acesse sp.senac.br/ensino médio e saiba mais.
Enquanto você escuta seu podcast favorito, que tal dar uma olhada nos looks da Riachuelo para as festas de fim de ano? Brilhos, transparências, vestidos, conjuntos, temos tudo para todos os eventos. Aqui, toda festa começa com look.
Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, right here on the Eagles Pinpool Podcast Network, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. You can find me on all social media platforms at Beard A Knowledge and hosting Trending in the AM on the STT Sports Network Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Guys, Eagles beat the Baltimore Ravens 24-19, and this show, we're recording this at 7:35 Sunday night, literally minutes after the Eagles game ended. Let me tell you something. I just got a DM from a good friend of mine, Adam. And the DM from him, the text message from him, was the Eagles are the best team in football. And it's Overreaction Monday when you're listening to this. So this might be a slight overreaction. But the Eagles just got their 8th win and beat a very, very good Super Bowl contending team in the Baltimore Ravens on the backs of their elite. Let me say that one more time. Elite defense. The Eagles, Vic Fangio and this defense held the Ravens to 19 points. The Ravens offense averages over 30 points a game. The second scoring offense in the league. They held them to 19 points. They gave up 2 scores on the opening 2 drives and pretty much held them in lock check until the touchdown. The garbage touchdown with 6 seconds left. They'll skew some numbers. But this Eagles defense, while it got banged up today, flew all over the field, tackled, made plays, got pressure. Everybody contributed. And this is not going to be really much on the news or specifics. This is more an overreaction fan kind of opinion episode of this show. Let me tell you something. Up and down the field on defense, the Eagles defense played. We'll talk about the offense in a second, but I want to start this show shouting out the Eagles defense. Keeping Lamar Jackson, he threw for 237 yards, a bunch of garbage yards there at the end. They held the offensive rushing of the Ravens to 166, but 39 of that was on that big drive at the end of the game there. So there's a lot of garbage yardage extra there. But they held everybody in check. They held Derrick Henry to under 100 yards. They forced Lamar Jackson to throw the ball over 30 times, which you talked about. That's not good. They gave up some big plays to Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. Again, the touchdown late in the game. Let me just shout out every defensive player that made plays today. Zach Bond. Time to put the word all-pro in front of his name when you say it. Nakobe Dean made plays. Nolan Smith had a phenomenal game with 8 tackles, a sack, and even a pass defended. Cooper DeJean, welcome to the NFL moment on that spike tackle of Derrick Henry. Hey, nice to meet you, Derrick Henry. Josh Sweat played well. Isaiah Rodgers filling in for Darius Slay played well. Jalen Carter played phenomenal, despite the fact that he was held on 100% of the plays that he played defensively. 100% of the plays, it looks like he gets held, and he still made plays and got pressure and wrecked this team. 3 tackles for loss, a sack. The guy was everywhere. Reed Blankenship got banged up with a concussion. He's somebody we'll talk about later in the week, if we want to get more X's and O's into it. Jordan Davis only had 2 tackles in this game. Let me tell you something. Nobody realizes how great Jordan Davis played today because the stat sheet won't tell you, but he got pressure a lot. This is the reason why we've been saving his snap count for games like today. Jelix Hunt got a half a sack, played well, filling in for Brandon Graham today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Quinion Mitchell continued to do his thing. Milton Williams, I saw out there making plays. Moro Jomo, I saw making plays. Literally everybody on that defense that got a snap made a play. So I just want to make sure we shout out that this is one of the best defenses we've seen from the Philadelphia Eagles in a long, long time. Offensively speaking, it was not this elite offensive performance from the Philadelphia Eagles. Again, the Ravens are a really good team. They got a great defense, second best run defense in football, and the Eagles were still able to rush for 140 yards on 33 carries. Saquon Barkley, just give him the MVP trophy right now. Jalen Hurts ran the ball well. He only threw the ball 19 times. Jalen Hurts for 11 completions, 19. He did miss his first 4 passes, 118 yards, and the touchdown to Dallas Goedert. I did call Dallas Goedert touchdown in this game, but it wasn't necessary to really focus. This is a run-first team. We knew that. We know that. It is what it is. Without Devontae Smith out there, that changes things as well. So let's just give a tip of the cap. There were some struggles early in the first quarter, first 2 drives offensively. To come out in the second half, they came out a little slow. We'll get into that as the week goes on. The Eagles' offense will need to be better. But our identity, something that we've wanted to know about this Eagles team all year, it's pretty clear. It's run the football. It's keep giving the ball to Saquon Barkley. You gave him the football on the first drive, first play of the first game. He gained 12 yards. He didn't see the ball again for 3, 4, 5 plays. That's not how you do it. You got to give him the ball. The identity of this team is its defense. The identity of this team is running the football with Saquon Barkley, and they just need to keep focusing in on that. And let me tell you something, again, to bring this back around to the beginning of the game, or beginning of this episode. My friend Adam sent me a message, literally right before I start recording this. The Eagles are the best team in football. Are they or not? I don't know. It's an overreaction moment right now. Let me tell you something. They are 100% in the conversation as the best team in football right now. Last year, we were, 10-1? Approximately at this point, before the wheels fell off. We're 10-2 now. And it feels 100% different. The momentum is 100% different. And you cannot make an argument against the Eagles being in the elite upper echelon of the NFL at this point. It's just that damn good. They're that good of a team right now. There were some injuries in the games. We got banged up throughout the game. Dallas Goedert went down late in the game there. Reed Blankenship, obviously, with concussion. I think we dodged a bullet with Quinion Mitchell there. Took a helmet to the knee. That was a little scary. There are things the Eagles have to work on. Obviously, the Ravens, took a hit by, multiple missed field goals and extra points from Justin Tucker, one of the best kickers of all time. But the Eagles did what they had to do. The Eagles shut the Ravens down. The Eagles scored just enough. This is not a conversation of an ugly win like we used to have last year. This is a conversation where 2 great teams did battle and the better team came out. While there will be some negative Eagles talk this week from certain podcasters, radio personalities, media personalities about the Eagles offense, this was 2 great teams doing battle, and the one that's actually elite won the football game. That's what this game is about. 24-19. Eagles get the win. Guys, Trending in the AM will be live Monday morning, 8 a.m. on the STT Sports Network. I copy and paste the link down below. That's all you got to do. It's going to be a lot of overreacting on Monday. We're going to overreact to a lot of different things, not just the win, individual players, plays, the fact that Jalen Carter can't get a holding call against him, the fact that the refs threw so many flags in the first half against the Eagles, but not the Ravens. We're going to talk about it all on the show. Can Jalen Carter please get a holding call? Please? I'm asking for a friend, please. But guys, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this quick Overreaction Monday episode up. Please tune in to Training in the AM. Tuesday, we'll be back with more realistic, calm down. Again, my emotions are high right now. Literally, the game just ended 10 minutes ago, and I'm flying high right now. But guys, We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Go Birds, and bubbles up to y'all.